How would you like to make good money working from home without having any experience? Well, today I have 2 remote jobs for you. You don't need any experience, you definitely don't need a degree, and you can make $27 per hour, maybe even more. So we're going to jump right into them. The first one comes to us from a company called Freedom Mortgage, and just like the name implies, they're a huge mortgage company. And right now they have an opening for a PFQA coordinator, and this is a full-time remote position for anyone anywhere within the United States. And in case you're wondering, I believe PFQA stands for Pre-Funding Quality Analyst. So like I always do, I'm just going to scroll down this job lead to see if they tell us how much they pay, and I don't see it in this job description, so I turn to their profile on Glassdoor. And they don't have the salary listed for this exact position, but they do have a similar role. At least one current or former employee who had a similar position, a PFQA auditor quality analyst, they indicated their salary to be anywhere from $22 to $34 per hour. But unfortunately, there's no way I can guarantee that's how much you'll make. You'll have to work that out with them. So going back to this job lead, as a PFQA coordinator, you'll assist the PFQA department in various tasks including pulling daily reports, making daily selections, setting the pre-funding quality assurance tracking item, and adding the selections to the monthly selection report. So it sounds like you're going to be doing a whole lot of gathering of information and producing documents in this position. So you'll review the daily PFQA seasoning report and copy reviews needed to seasoning review tracking Excel spreadsheet. And that's a whole lot of words just to say you're going to be doing a lot of data entry. You'll do some research of documentation in the files, including notes, mortgage, credit report, title commitment payoff, and any other documents, making sure that seasoning requirements are met and VA funding fee is correct. You'll recognize and identify critical issues and communicate or escalate to the manager as needed, and respond to elevated items quickly and work with managers to expedite resolution. You'll also work with management staff as needed to resolve problems and questions in a timely manner and provide timely reports as needed or requested. You'll run and download PFQA's daily reports, add pre-funding quality assurance tracking items into the system, and maintain and update as needed any PFQA's new broker and new loan officer lists. So they're not asking for any experience in this position. In fact, they say 0 to 2 years related work experience is needed. So if you don't have any experience, don't worry about it, as long as you have a high school diploma. And of course, you need the typical soft skills you need for just about every job. You're able to handle multiple processes and effectively shift between them. You're highly organized, you're adaptable to change, and they'd like you to have knowledge of Microsoft Office Suite as well as knowledge of mortgage documents. And as far as that's concerned, I think you can do a quick internet search to learn a lot about mortgage documents. So if you like this job, remember it has the potential to pay between $22 and $34 per hour. You can find the direct link in the description below this video. This is job number 1. So that brings us to the second job. This one is with Cardinal Health. They have an opening for a reimbursement solutions analyst, and this one they want you to be able to work Pacific time zone hours, but you don't have to live in that time zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. So I'm going to scroll down here like I always do to show you how much this job pays, which is $27 per hour. So the primary purpose of this position is to oversee the evaluation and clearance procedures and treatment orders in the contracted outpatient hospital setting. The goal is to provide a detailed outline of clearance criteria as well as prior authorization and advocacy identification for procedures and medications scheduled to be given in the outpatient hospital setting. So that means you'll evaluate data input schedules from facilities to load work items, collaborate with facility EHRs to gather data to support diagnosis and medical clearances, and identify advocacy opportunities as it pertains to patient-specific situations and insurance statuses. You'll apply proper clearance criteria for medication regimens as insurance indicates, and discuss medication options with pharmacy and physicians. You'll also initiate and process applications for advocacy opportunities for qualifying patients and identify and resolve rejected applications, including assessing comparable drug regimen. You'll refer patients that don't qualify for programs to other outside assistants, such as local charities, and manage the drug recovery application process. You'll also assign appropriate billing level to each item processed, communicate with team lead to meet the needs of the assigned facility, and maintain daily accounting activities and prior authorization documentation. So they're really not asking for a whole lot in this position, but like I said at the beginning, they would like you to be able to work Pacific time zone hours from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. So if you live on the East Coast of the United States, this could be an afternoon-evening position for you. It's a plus if you're bilingual. You have a high level of attention to detail and a willingness to learn. They prefer you have strong analytical skills, and you must be self-motivated and you have the ability to understand and follow instruction. You have strong Microsoft Office skills. You're comfortable using Excel, Word, and Outlook. You're a good communicator and you're able to work independently and you're a problem solver. And of course, you must be able to prioritize your tasks. You have excellent interpersonal skills and you're able to work under pressure, and you have strong telephone etiquette. So that's pretty much it for this job. They're not asking for anything else, and they'll pay $27 per hour. If you like this job, you can find the link below. This is job number 2. Well, there you go. We just went over 2 really good remote jobs that are pretty good payers and you don't need any experience. Hopefully one of them works out for you. Good luck to all of you who apply, and as always, thank you so much for popping in, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.